What is the technology or what else is the technology behind building buildings these days?
I think is the in-depth understanding of the construction in terms of how are you going to bring in the technology that you have. So I think that is what that is the most important thing, Coco. It's not only about the precast, prefab, and formwork. The understanding of the design and the engineering of the construction.
Is construction going to change much in the next 10 years, 20 years? I mean, to somebody from the outside, it looks more or less the same from what I saw when I was growing up. Is there going to be, what kinds of new technology are coming that you might bring in that will change the way buildings and homes are constructed?
In fact, if you look at the construction industry right now, there is a big change. A lot of construction now are being done in the big ones, the big projects. Most of the contractors now use the prefab, so it's becoming like a standard. Wherein like 5-7 years ago it was something new. So you can see many new technologies that is coming in for the construction.
Now, as construction companies, when you get a contract, part of your job is to get all the permits. And we've all heard about the problems about getting permits. How do you manage that challenge?
We have people who are working on that.
Does that turn out to be the biggest obstacle to constructing a project? The front end part?
For now, I don't think so. We have people working on those things. Because we're both local, so we're used to dealing with the local relationships, the local officials.
When you talk about relationships, how do you nurture that, especially with local government officials?
Well, I guess if everything is above board, then I think it will make the facilitation or negotiation easier.
Let's talk about, before we close, let's talk about Philippine construction going forward. Everyone I talk to who has a house renovation or even sometimes a building project talks about how poor the quality of the worker is, of the workforce is. They say it's because many of the good workers have left the country. Is that true? And if that's so, and if it is, why is that?
Well, many factors here. Number one is true, because of the demand of the construction workers, engineers, professionals in abroad. So a lot of the good ones also left. And second, I think because of the boom of the construction, the skills of the workers were not able to cope on the demand. So I guess that's one of the reasons why we invested so much into technology to be able to sustain the growth that we have now.
You work mostly through subcontractors, right?
Yes.
How do you ensure the quality at that level?
I think it's still, even though they're subcontractors, we treat them as partners. Those subcontractors that have worked with us since we started are still the same. They're still there. So the training is still there. It's continuous training. Then of course the relationship with the subcontractors is also very important. So we always have this kind of engagement.
And finally, what is the working relationship between the two of you and the other senior executives in your group? I mean, you've known each other obviously for more than 20 years. What's it like?
We treat them as colleagues, also our friends, and also our barkada.
But the two of you, do you have a specific role in this partnership?
Yeah, I think the good thing here is both of our are engineers, so we have the same language. We understand every detail. So if we say something, we tend to agree on the decisions.
But in terms of the work that you do you focus on certain kinds of work, and you focus on certain kinds of tasks? I know you had the R&D group.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a big deal, but what's the working
actually I focus more on the business, the commercial side. Edgar focuses more on the technical and operation side.
So when you talk about the business, let's end with this. And you're making all these investments in non-construction businesses now, what is Megawide going to look like 5 to 10 years from now? How many percent will still be construction? How many percent will...
Our focus is to have 50% recurring income and 50% income through projects through our traditional business.
So recurring income could be income from whether it's schools,
yes,
or airports or hospitals or eventually toll offices.
Yes.
When you talk about airports, when new airport projects come up for bid and you decide to bid, will GMR be your partner?
We'll have to discuss that yet.
So that's not a sure thing.
Not yet as of this moment.
So 50% will be recurring and 50% construction.
Yes.
And how are you preparing for, you're both still very young, how are you preparing for the next generation that will run the company? Or is that something that, because you're so young, you're not thinking about yet?
No, so we have some succession planning, but so it's a constant thing that we're developing because we're growing so fast. We need to have a successor for every business units that we have.
And now there are more and more business units.
Yes, looks like.
Ed, Mike, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Coco.
Thank you. That's Inside Business. Thanks for watching. See you next week.